Hey Facebook world, how's everybody doing today? Hope you're happy, hope you're healthy, hope you're living life to the fullest, and I hope all's good with you. I just wanted to drop by, this is daily motivation, 365 days of consistency, of chasing your goals and your aspirations to become the best version of yourself. And today I wanted to talk about something that I've noticed for a long time, but I definitely noticed is happening recently. And I just want to put caution to you that don't let your pain give you permission to play the blame game. Many times when we're hurting, we're struggling, life is tough, things are not working out, things that we didn't expect happen, we look for somebody to blame. It has to be something else. It has to be the government. It has to be my manager. It has to be the economy. It has to be my upbringing. It has to be this beat down car that just won't take me from point A to B. It just has to be something outside of myself that's causing my pain. But one thing that I did notice in my own life through my own journey is sometimes it's not an exterior force that's causing things. Many times it was me. Many times it was me that was causing it. Or it was the universe acting upon me to make me move or to reflect. I remember my sister, she went through some issues with her kidney. And she was hurting for many years, actually. And I could tell she wanted to blame somebody. And she would look up to God and blame God and say, God, why are you doing this to me? I'm just trying to do things right for my family. I'm just trying to raise my kids. I'm just trying to be a good wife. Why does this have to happen to me? And like the great Les Brown said, why not you? Who would you suggest? Can we get a list of names? But many times it's for a reason. I remember it helped her, even though she was going through her struggle and pain, it helped her come back and reflect. It made her more spiritual. We're both Haitians and we have short fuses sometimes. And, she was angry, even she likes to admit it or not. She was getting angry a lot and very quickly. But this helped her slow down and reflect on her own self and made her ask herself the tough questions. Maybe I'm not doing all the right things. Maybe I need to get more in touch with my spiritual side. Maybe I need to slow down a little bit. Maybe I need to stop being so angry and try to let go of control of everything. And it seemed like ever since she healed or was healed, she got surgery, thanks to Janet and Liara, she got healed, and it felt like her attitude changed. It felt like she was more open to life, knowing that, hey, life could have been taken away from me. Now I'm more open to life. I'm less fearful of certain things. And sometimes these things happen in our own life for us to come to a realization of who we are. And so there is nobody to really blame. And at the end of the day, we always have to look at us, because there's one defining factor in anything that happens in our lives. There's only one defining factor, and that's you. That's you. Even it could have been the boss last week. It could have been the government last month. It could have been the company I was with last year. But at the end of the day, I had to look at me, because I am the defining factor. So if all these things are happening to me, there's nobody to blame but me. And I have to look at myself and say, okay, what ways am I thinking? What words am I saying? What attitude do I have? And what actions am I taking that's causing these things to happen? What attention am I giving to certain things that are attracting things into my life? I had to look at me. And once I could have looked at me, it takes you from victim mentality to victor mentality. Because I have to step up. I have to do things. I have to do the right things. And there is nobody to blame. Because sometimes in fear, in pain, we get so angry. We're like, oh, because it's those people. It's because of them. this is happening. It's because of those people in those other countries. It's because of those people that don't listen. It's because of those upbringing, those people in those environments. And we just point fingers. But really, the pick finger has to be at us. Because every negative thing we see in someone else, we carry it in us. Every negative thing you see in someone else, you carry it within you. So it's important to know that instead of pointing the finger and placing blame on somebody else for any mishap, any pain, anything going on in your life, even God. Sometimes it's not God. Sometimes it's us. And then we have to decide what we're going to do about this pain. How are we going to reflect on it? How is it going to make us a better person? How are we going to vibe and rise from the situation versus letting us break us down? In life, I truly realize that the only way to get past any pain is not to blame. Is not to blame, but to look at ourselves and see who we really are and what things we can do internally to change our situation versus blaming something outside of ourselves. Because at the end of the day, again, there's only one defining factor, and it's you. I hope this message served you well. I hope it was connected the whole time. I'm not sure if it was. If it wasn't, I'll do this again. But again, I appreciate you taking your time. Either you could agree with me or not agree with me. But either way, I feel this was a successful conversation. Only way to get past any pain is to shop. Miriam, there's a Gary Vaynerchuk video I need you to watch. He actually says what you do is a complete no-no. I don't know if you follow Gary Vaynerchuk. He's supposed to be a social media guru. I would definitely check his stuff out on your tags. But long story short, I love all of you. I appreciate all of you. And I've seen people coming in. Garfield, thanks for watching. Enoch, thanks for watching. Miriam, thanks for watching. So I'm not 100% sure if you guys watched the whole video or was it disconnected, but I'll recap just in case it got disconnected. Is when we are feeling pain, when there's struggling in our life, the very first thing humans want to do is blame somebody else. Blame outside circumstances. Blame the government. Blame the upbringing. Blame my parents. Blame my spouse. Blame my managers. Blame my coworkers. Blame the internet. Blame everything around me except the one defining factor. Is everything is happening to you, that means it's because of you. Even when there's disease. I remember when my sister had that virus I was talking about earlier. But it helped her become more spiritual. After the fact, it changed her. Though she was going through the struggle, and she blamed God. She was like, God, I'm just trying to be a good wife. I'm just trying to be a good mother. I'm just trying to be responsible. Why does this have to happen to me? But at the end of the day, after it happened, she became more enlightened. She started taking life on. Before, she was so fearful of life. Everything with life was like, oh, I can't do that. I don't know, what if I fail? But after facing death, she said, you know what? I'm going to take life on. And see, everything has a reason and a happening for the benefit of you. But only if you could see that. But when you blame everything outside of yourself, you become a victim. But only as a victor can you say, it was me. I can do it. That means I can change it. Again, I appreciate all of you. Love is love. Either you could agree with me or not agree with me. But either way, I feel this was a successful conversation. Let the finger always be at you. When I was going through all my struggles, it was me. When I was having problems with my relationship, it was me. When I was having problems with money, it was me. When I had issues with my parents, it was me. When I got into those car accidents, it was me. And when I got fired from my job, it was me. But everything carried the seed of something benefit for me because of it. So I don't blame anything. I say I'm being guided to the path that I'm supposed to be on. It's not a blame game. It's a self-evolution game. Namaste.